morning, another day in the van. Not a bad day today, but there is rain forecast for later on. I haven't done much over the past couple of days, to be perfectly honest. We're still waiting for the midi-hecky roof light now. I phoned the guy this morning. In fact, I phoned him twice yesterday and left him an email, and he never came back to me, so I was getting a bit jumpy. Because it cost like £366, so it wasn't cheap. But I phoned him this morning and he's assured me that it is on order. They're struggling to get parts, probably like everybody else, because of the situation that we've had over the last 12 months. But he thinks it might be interim this week, so when it does come in, he's going to do a 24-hour shipment to myself. So hopefully, if we've got some nice weather at weekend, we can get this midi-hecky installed, and then I can start cladding the ceiling. Because I can't, in fact I'll show you, I can't really finish the insulation on the ceiling until we get that bad boy in, and then I can finish it all off. Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare at the moment. You can't do one thing without waiting for another thing. Yeah, as you can see, there's various wires hanging down everywhere. I've done quite a bit of the roof insulation, but yeah, I can't finish it yet. Obviously we had to take the headliner out because I'm waiting for, I bought some fog lights, and that's all that came, just fog lights. No cutouts for the kind of teardrop shape that's in the black bumper. So obviously I've got to cut them out. I've been on eBay, I've found a company that looks like they do them, so they, I'll come out to the front of the camera. So they, I went for an email back to see if, I've sent them the VIN number, vehicle identification number for this particular vehicle. So hopefully they'll fit, they'll come back to me, I can get them on order. I've ordered the wire connectors for the fog lamps. I need to get the fog lamps in before I can put the headliner back, so yeah, one thing after another. I've also cocked up. When I first initially thought where the lights were going to go, in fact it might be easier to take this off and show you. So I've got one light there, 1, 2, 3 lights, and then initially I had one light there and one light where that black wire is coming down at the front there. But then I realised that I'm putting some overhead cupboards in there, so they're in the wrong place. So now what I'm going to have to do is just move them. What the hell is this? Move them slightly into the centre. So I've had to put some of these plastic clips up. I'll put some cable ties through there because this light that is here now needs moving to here. This light that is here also needs moving to here. So I'm going to do that now, and then so we went down to B&Q yesterday and we got some of this 50mm Celotex.
What you doing?
Oh, look who's turned up.
Oh, hello.
Little helper's just turned up.
Your little helper's come home to make your dinner, darling.
Oh, that's nice of you.
Yeah. Got to look after you, you know.
I'm not getting much done today. The weather's just on and off. It's raining, then it's fine, it's raining, it's fine. Flaming nightmare, even got wet floor there. Let's try and dry that. So anyway, I thought I'd have a go at these back door things. Now, making a template for these sounds easier than what it is. I've tried to use cardboard and it's just been a nightmare. So, if you've got a decent van, or a decent van floor, it would have had some of this foamy stuff underneath. It's actually stapled to this. I'm keeping this bit because this is for the shelf above the cab. But yeah, it was full of this foam. So what I've done is I've cut a template out of that, which is a lot easier, and I've transferred it onto this recticel board. You can just see the outline there. So this little tip for you: if yours has got foam on the floor like this had, don't throw it away, because it will come in handy for making templates. Just a tip for you. Right, what I'm going to do now is get the electric knife on this, cut it out, see if it fits, and if it does, I can just make another one off this one for the other side. So I shall catch you in a bit. Right, well, that turned out better than I expected. I thought I'd been messing about with them two for ages, but no, it looks quite good. I've only fastened them on with 2 stick pins on the actual raised area inside. Otherwise the stick pins don't come all the way through and they're a pain. So yeah, pretty pleased with that. What I'll do is I'll go around the edges with some foam in a can when I do the side ones. I'm going to do them all with that, just to secure them and just to protect them that little bit more. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased how that played out, using that foam as a template. Hello, I'm back again. Right, I showed you yesterday, it's another day today. I ran out of time yesterday, so what I've done is I did the back ones, as you can see, back door, whatever they're called. So I've done the side walls today. Right, vans for one are not straight. We all know that because we've all been faced with the same problems. But that's about 55mm deep there. So a 50mm piece of, well, I've used recticel, but there's king spans, all sorts of different ones, will fit in there nicely, and it's quite flush. I've put some ply up against it, and it yeah, there's no bowing or anything like that, so that's fine. Same goes for that one. But these, as the van goes towards the back, that gap there is probably only about 45, 47. So I had to take a little bit off. And then here it starts at 45 and then gets down to about 20. So I've had to take a load off the back of these panels to get them pretty flush, so that when I put the ply on, it's going to go on okay. Yeah, I had a lot of problems with that. In fact, this one is slightly cracked at the back, but I'm not particularly worried about that, because I mean, I'm going to start now by putting some of this stuff in. Oh gosh, yeah, expanding foam. We're just going to put some of this around the outsides, around those gaps here. You've got to be very careful with this stuff. Don't try and use too much at once, because it does expand like mad. I used to manufacture this. I worked at a company that used to manufacture this. So I know what it's like. It's a long time since I've used this, so it could be in for some fun. Right, I'm going to start just around here, and I'll put a little bit across the top here. You've got to shake this for about 30 seconds first, just to mix. It's a resin and an isocyanate mixed together in a can, and it's blown with a mixture of propane and butane gas. That's why it doesn't go off in the can. If you didn't have that in there, there'd be air in the can, and it's the air that cures it. So let's give it a go. Say, a long time since I used this, could be fun. Make sure you're wearing gloves as well, because it is messy. I think it's starting to rain again. Just my bloody luck. Right, let's have a go. So that's the squirty foam all gone off. So I'm going to trim all that up in a minute. Looks like it's done a decent job. I don't think they're going anywhere. That one's bored out slightly. I'm just hoping that the ply will cover it okay. So yeah, I'll put a bit more around this one as well. But yeah, they're well stuck. And I was toying with the idea of putting some around here, inside these gaps, but I think these seem pretty well stuck on, and I might just shove some of this this fluffy stuff in there, but we'll see. So I'm going to trim these up now. It does look like it's sticking proud of that there. Yeah, not a lot I can do about that either, apart from trim this, which I don't really want to take any more of that off. But it's okay at the back. It's not squeaking. There's not very little movement in it. It doesn't feel like it's. But yeah, it's good stuff. But it's just so messy. I mean, look, they made a bit of a mess on the wheel arch, but I'm not overly bothered about that. Good morning. It's Thursday. Crikey, this week's gone really, really fast, and I don't seem to have done that much in the van. Have a look at my new t-shirt. Yeah, that's what my little helper thinks of me. There you go. I'll get it back. Definitely. No doubt about it. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Looks messy, but you're not going to see it anyway once it's covered in plywood. But yeah, quite surprised how well that turned out, to be fair, because when I was putting it in, it was dropping on the floor and everything. I was getting quite frustrated with it. But yeah, it's not turned out too bad. So, what to do? I think we need to put a bit more in, to be fair. I have another tin of it. So I haven't done round here, so you can't see that. This back panel, I'll do with some round there. I might put a bit more in. But what I'll do is I'll do it last thing today, because it's got all night then to go off. So yeah, I'll put a bit more in here. These little bits underneath there. Shouldn't be waving a knife around, but there you go. So I'll catch you in a bit. I'm glad you like my t-shirt. She's gonna get it. She's gonna get it. I'm telling you.